just got back from shadowing another landscape company for my freelancing job to kind of learn kind of some of their processes and how they do some of their digital marketing and mapping out different properties, things like that. And it was a very interesting experience. So I left early because I wanted to make sure that I got there early, and I wasn't sure what like the traffic situation would be like. And so I get to this like warehouse type thing, and I'm looking around and there's no like apparent signs of like where this place is. And so I'm asking around and I'm like, have you heard of this place? And like, where is this located in here? And like the first person didn't know, and they're like, oh, just like go into this door and like someone in there can help you. So I go inside and like ask the first person I see, and like, do you know where this like company is? And they're like, no, I haven't heard of it, but this person will know. So I'm like waiting for this other person, and they're also like, I don't know, you should call your contact person and figure this out. Well, so I step into the hall and I'm like calling their office, and like on the wall I see the logo of the company that I'm supposed to be meeting with. And so I'm like, surely I'm in the right place. And I call and I try to explain the situation. I ask for the person I'm calling for, and they're like, oh, they're not coming in until 9. And I was supposed to meet with them at 8. And so I was really confused and was like, I think I might be in the wrong location. I'm not really sure. And so she gives me an address, and I look it up, and it's like 40 minutes away from like where I'm at. I'm like, okay, so I get in my car and I drive 40 minutes the opposite direction and end up at the place where I'm supposed to be at. But I was still like 20 minutes early for when the lady that I was supposed to meet with was going to be there. Apparently she like didn't set her alarm or slept in or something like that, and instead of coming in at 8, she came in at 9. And so like I'm kind of glad that I ended up going to the wrong location, because I would have waited an entire hour for her at the right location. So it ended up being okay, but it was just kind of a stressful morning, and I was like, did I just like write down the wrong address? But the thing is, Google just has their old address and they haven't updated it yet, so I made sure to mention it to them that Google Maps is incorrect. So anyway, that was a little stressful, but it was okay. Got it figured out. And yeah, I ended up only spending like 2 hours there, because we kind of covered everything that my boss wanted me to learn and figure out. So yeah, it didn't take as long as I thought it would. So I actually just got back and I just made some lunch, have a little sandwich, and I just cut up a bunch of strawberries. I'm not gonna eat all these right now, but I'm excited to have some of those. They look really tasty and fresh. And yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for the rest of the day, because I really thought that I would have nothing else other than the shadowing. I was planning on being there until like 4 and not coming home until like 4:30. So I have the whole day to actually do stuff, and I'm so happy about it because there are so many things that I want to get done. So yeah, I actually have the entire afternoon to do that. So outside, which was so nice. It was a little bit cooler today, and there was a nice breeze, and it just was such a beautiful and luscious and green trail, and it was just so nice. So I realized that I have not been exercising at all the past few days, and I think that has not helped with like my stress. Last week I was trying to get my new summer pattern collection launched, and because of that I was focusing so much time on my actual work and then my freelancing work that I just like wasn't making time for breaks, and I wasn't making time for exercise, which when things are really busy like that, it's absolutely important for me to just take a quick walk or do like a short workout, just something to like break up the time, have my mind take a break from everything. So I'm trying to make a plan to be more strategic about that moving forward, just because I feel so much calmer and so much more like myself now just with having like a 40-minute bike ride. Like it wasn't very long. It was, I don't know, about 10 miles or so, a little less than that probably, but yeah, not very long, and I feel so much better. So I'm excited because I do have a little bit of work I need to do, but I'm going to do some meal prep, and cooking is always really fun for me, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to make some flatbread pizzas, and this is one of my favorite recipes. I don't know if I actually found it somewhere. I feel like I just made it up. It's just something I've been making for, I don't know, years now, but it's one of my favorite things, super easy. So I will show you the process of that. And then I'm also making my superhero muffins, which I've made those before, but those are just like a nice, easy, quick snack, but also healthy and packed with lots of protein and veggies and other things. So yeah. Hello, so today is Friday and it is such a beautiful day outside. I actually went to the pool this morning and just spent an hour relaxing, listening to some podcasts and some music, and just enjoyed being outside and soaking in the sunshine. So it was such a nice way to start the day. And I just finished planning out my day, so I have some video editing I need to work on, and that's basically the biggest projects I have to do. I need to finish up one of the vlogs, and then I also need to figure out my social media plan for the next, at least the next month, if not the next 2 months. We'll see. There's a lot of editing I need to do for that, and then planning it all out. So it's a huge task, but I need to go ahead and start working on that. I also have some other books from the library that are available for me to pick up. So I may go there today, or if not, I'll go there sometime this weekend. But very excited for those. I honestly don't even remember which books I checked out, so we'll see. But yeah, I think it'll be fun. This is my favorite ice cream combination, is this homemade vanilla from Bluebell, and then this magic shell that like freezes on top of the ice cream when it's cold like this. Oh my goodness, it's like so good. It's like hard. It's not like a Hershey's like fudge thing. It's a shell topping, and it is so good.
Good morning. So today is Monday, and I got up early and went for a run on the trail outside, and it was such a beautiful morning. When I first got out there, there was literally not a single person on the trail for like a solid maybe a mile and a half. So that was kind of cool. I had the entire trail to myself, and it was just such a beautiful morning. Everything is so green and luscious and pretty, and yeah, it was just such a beautiful morning. And when I first started, it was still like dark outside, so I got to kind of watch the sunrise from a distance, so that was really cool too. And then at the end of the run, like literally I'm like almost done with my run. Like, I don't know, probably like a little less than half a mile left to go, I saw this like massive owl just like fly and like perch on the fence, like literally like less than 10 feet from me. And he like turned his head and just like stared at me. And it was like the most interesting thing. I think owls are just really like fascinating birds anyway, but I don't know. It was so cool. I've only seen an owl on the trail one other time, and it like flew right across me, and it was just like, what is happening? I don't know. I don't see them very often, so I just think they're kind of cool. But yeah, that was a very interesting way to start the morning. Felt like I was on a little adventure, but anyway, yeah. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and get showered and make some coffee and breakfast, and then plan out my day. It's probably gonna be actually, it shouldn't be super busy. I got a ton of video editing done yesterday, which feels so good. I was not intending to work on Sunday, but um, I got a ton of work done, and it didn't even really feel like work, so that was kind of exciting. So we'll see. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do today. So I just spent all morning and all day yesterday and a few times last week just editing video content for Instagram and for TikTok, as well as Pinterest, and just it feels so good because I have most of it done and scheduled out, at least for Instagram and TikTok. All of those are scheduled and ready to go for the next 3 months. So all of my summer content for the summer patterns that I designed, all of that social media content is done, and it feels so good. I actually feel like I'm ahead of things, like I'm on top of things. I just feel like, I don't know, social media can be hard for me. It does not come naturally at all. It's definitely something that I've been learning how to do, and I still am. I'm not an expert at it at all, but it's something I'm trying to be more intentional about, and learning how to edit videos and interesting things to post about my art and share with the world. So yeah, feels good to have all of that taken care of. I do have a couple more videos to edit. It's just one flower series that I need to do, and then I need to edit or like reformat some of the videos for Pinterest and get those scheduled out, but that shouldn't take as long. So yeah, I'm feeling so excited and just like so satisfied to have like all of that taken care of. So the rest of my day has been pretty productive so far. After my video editing, I ended up going for a walk outside for a little bit just to take a break, and then I actually spent my lunch break at the pool, which was so relaxing, and I got to read a chapter of my book, which was really nice. I started a book that one of my friends in my book club had suggested. It's The House in the Cerulean Sea, and it's a little, it's kind of like a magical book, fantasy, like fictional, obviously. And it's about this guy who goes out to an orphanage where all the kids have like magical powers, and it's just a lighthearted read and kind of gives me like a Harry Potter vibe. So definitely enjoying it. And I think it's supposed to like thunderstorm the rest of the evening. So I kind of just want to like curl up in my little comfy reading chair and just read my book for the rest of the evening. So I think I'm probably going to do that. earlier this afternoon, I met up with the guy that I do some freelancing work for, and we have a huge project in the works. And I can't talk about it, but it's going to be really big, and we're still trying to sort out all of the details with it. But I think once we can figure all of that out, I think it'll be really great. And I found out I also get to do a little bit more photography and some video content for him as well. So I'm really looking forward to that. There's a couple different locations that we've already kind of solidified that I get to go out and like film and shoot everything. So really looking forward to that. I think those projects will be really cool to be there for and to gain some content for him. So yeah, just wanted to give you guys an update on that. Lots of exciting projects in the works, and yeah, it's just been a really great day. So I'm excited to just kind of take the rest of the evening and relax, read my book. I'm feeling really tired right now, so probably gonna go to bed early because I also have an early morning tomorrow. But yeah, it should all be good.